Hello and welcome to Rescue Speeches. Today's video is going to be another skin copper video, and today's going to be 8-ball versus Scratch. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another skin copper video, and today's going to be 8-ball versus Scratch. This skin was suggested by TGYHJY. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. He said, can you do or updated combos for 8-ball and Ripley? I had a look at my skin combos. I thought I had already done combos for 8-ball versus Scratch, but I hadn't. He specifically said 8-ball, but I thought I might as well do both. So there's 2 edit styles for 8-ball and 2 edit styles for Scratch. You have the 8-ball standard style, then you have Scratch, then you have a gold version of 8-ball, and then you have a corrupted version of Scratch. So I made 2 for the 8-ball, 2 for Scratch, 3 for gold, and then 3 for corrupted. It's a pretty unique skin. Basically, I had like alter egos in this season where you had to say, for example, with this skin 8-ball versus Scratch, or you had like a Ripley had the Ripley style, and also the Sludge style, which is basically like a hero and a villain style basically. As you see, like Ripley versus Sludge, obviously hero, villain. So that's what I did this whole season, chapter season. It was a unique idea. And he also asked, could I do Ripley combos as well? So I'll be making combos for that probably tomorrow, which would be Saturday. But anyway, let's get into the first combo. Backbling I'm using is Dismal Cape, part of the Grim Medicine set. And this backbling came with the Plague skin, which is this one here, basically male Plague Doctor. And it works very nicely with the black. But if you don't own the Plague skin, but you do own the Kylo's cape, or the Frozen Shroud from Chapter 1, Season 5, that worked nicely. The Kylo's cape. I guess you could get away with using the Thor's cloak. Or there's a few others. There's quite a lot of cape backblings that have been released. So you can use the Batman comic book cape, or even the Dark Knight movie cloak, the Battle Worn cape, or even the Superman's cape from Chapter 2 Season 7 Battle Pass, and use a shadow edit style. It worked very nicely, but I decided to personally choose the Dismal cape. Pickaxe is the Bank Shots from Chapter 2 Season 1, and I'm using the edit style 8-ball, which is 8-ball's pickaxe, or 8-ball versus Scratch's pickaxe. Glider I decided to use was Downpour for this combo anyway. It was just for this edit style, was because this was the Victory Glider from Chapter 2 Season 1, which was the season that 8-ball versus Scratch was introduced. And then the Contrail I'm using is Spectral Essence from Chapter 1 Season 6, just for the white. And the wrap I'm using is 8-ball, which is also 8-ball versus Scratch's weapon wrap. Let's move on to the second 8-ball style combo, basically. Backbling is a Demon Wind Shuriken, which is kind of like a ninja. Pickaxe is a kunai, and I'm using the black edit style. And then the wrap is Boogeyman, works absolutely perfect with the black and obviously the white of the skin. Let's move on to the first Scratch style. I'm using the Perfect Wings. If you don't want to use the Perfect Wings, but you do own the Shattered Wings, and just use it in white, that'd work very nicely. You can also use the Arc Wings, and you can maybe even get away with using the Love Wings, I guess. They're also white. Pickaxe is a Black Ops sword, which is a little bit black, a little bit white, works very nicely. Part of the Naruto set, was introduced in Chapter 2 Season 8. Also decided to keep the same glider, which was for the basic Scratch style, just because it's the Victory glider from the season. Obviously, the skin was introduced. And the wrap I'm using is Web Slinger from Chapter 3 Season 1's Battle Pass, and is Spider-Man's weapon wrap from that season. Let's move on to the second Scratch combo. I decided to use the Michonne's Katana, and then the Michonne's Katana as a backbling, and also as a pickaxe. White works absolutely perfect. Obviously Ninja works very nice for the theme. And the wrap I'm using is Shadow Angular Shift, but if you don't own this one, just whack on any white or black themed weapon wraps. They work nicely. The Array would work quite nice if you do own that one. Let's move on to the first gold 8-ball style. I decided to whack on the gold token as a backbling. Pickaxe is the gold crow. I decided to change the glider to one shot. You can also use, if you don't have this one, you can also use the classified, which is a Victory glider from Chapter 2 Season 2. That worked absolutely nicely for the black and the gold. But I decided to stick with one shot. And then the Contrail for me is Ballistics, which is from Chapter 1 Season 8. But if you did play in the Chapter 3 Season 3 Battle Pass and have this Contrail, the Exalted Skies, this would work absolutely perfect. Just whack it on the yellow style. That would work nice as well, which I'm pretty sure this is Malik's. Pretty sure Age of Kings. I'm pretty sure that is Malik's Contrail. I'll quickly have a look to see what set he's a part of. He's part of the Age of Kings. Yep, so that is Malik's Contrail, the Exalted Skies. If you obviously played that season and got up to Malik or past him, or they completely finished the Battle Pass, you'd have the Exalted Skies Contrail. And the wrap I'm using is gold and black. Still my favourite gold wrap to this day. But if you don't have this one, just whack on any gold or black themed weapon wraps will work nicely. Let's move on to the next gold 8-ball combo. I decided to work on the Ice Mantle, which is from Chapter 1, Season 7, and it's the Ice King's back bling, and I'm using the gold style. Pickaxe is a solid scratch, which is from Chapter 2, Season 2. I'm pretty sure that is Meowskull's pickaxe. Let's have a quick look. It would make sense, Swolecat. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't Meowskull's. Yep, it is Meowskull's pickaxe. It works very nicely with this edit style of 8-ball, because obviously the gold and the black, and the wrap I'm using is carbon and gold, which is from Chapter 1 Season 7's Battle Pass. And if you don't have this one, once again, work on anything gold or black themed. Obviously you can be gold and black, or just fully gold or fully black. It both work nicely. This 8-ball versus scratch skin is very good because you can combo a lot of different weapon wraps and backblings, anything with it. It obviously has a lot of different colours, a lot of different edit styles, which is pretty cool. Let's move on to this last gold 8-ball edit style. I decided to work on the Griffin's Talon, which is from Chapter 3, Season 3's Battle Pass, and is Malik's backbling from that season. I decided to use the standard Griffin's Talon colour, but you can use the Midnight Sentinel if you prefer, but I decided to stick with the Griffin's Talon. Pickaxe is the King's Oath, which is also from that season, and also is Malik's part of the Malik set, which is the Age of the Kings. And I'm using the King's Oath style with the Midnight Sentinel. You can switch it up and use the King's Oath, it's totally up to you. And the weapon wrap is Malik's Honor, which is also from Chapter 3, Season 3, and is Malik's weapon wrap. I just thought I'd have a combo that was in from Chapter 3, Season 3. I would have done it from this season, but there wasn't really anything gold themed in the Battle Pass, so I thought I'd go for something in Chapter 3. So obviously I know Chapter 3, I started Chapter 3 was when it added in Zero build, and quite a lot of OG players came back, so I thought I'd have a combo which is just completely filled with a Battle Pass, or Battle Pass items from a season in Chapter 3 basically. That's my thought process. Let's move on to the Corrupted style of Scratch, which is a very cool and unique edit style. Backbling I'm using is Corrupted Blade Wings. If you obviously pick the Corrupted pack, which gives you the 3 Corrupted skins, which obviously you can change how corrupted it is with the backbling and also the skins itself. But I decided to go with the Corrupted Bladed Wings and put it on 100%. Pickaxe is a fantastic pulse, and I decided to work on the Valiant Fire, primary colour red, and then second colour red, and have it obviously with the Valiant Fire style. It gives it a little bit of a white and black tinge in the actual flame, as you can see itself. It looks pretty cool. Glider is the Mighty Marvel Umbrella, which is a Victor Umbrella from Chapter 2, Season 4, which is the complete Marvel Battle Pass, or only had Marvel items. CONTRAIL is Glitch in the System, which is from Chapter 1, Season 5. This works absolutely perfect with this skin, but if you don't own this one, because it's obviously from Chapter 1, Season 5, I'm pretty sure it's from that Battle Pass, so that's quite a long time ago now. You can just whack on any black or red themed contrails, they'll work nicely, and the wrap I'm using is Blasted for the red and the black. Let's move on to the second last combo. I decided to whack on a combo from this season, or the back bling anyway, the Mark of the Slayer, which is Doomslayer's back bling. And you can also whack on the Doomslayer's pickaxe, which is the one I'll quickly show you. I always forget the name of it. It is the Crucible Blade if you don't have the Foundation Plasma Spikes, but I decided to stick with the Foundation Plasma Spike solely because I like to use the Foundation's Plasma Pick style, which is basically dual wield, and then whack on the Foundation's Flames. Obviously he has a black outline and goes absolutely perfect with this obviously edit style of Scratch, the corrupted style of him. So the red and the black, and the wrap I'm using is Ultra Red once again. Another red wrap. Obviously it's very similar to the last wrap, it's more glossy compared to the other one, which is more cartoony, but I'm using it for the red and the black again. And then finally, the last combo, I decided to whack on the hollow back. And I'm just using the sticker called Doolies because it's got black and red in it. I wasn't too sure what else to use. But obviously you can use any contrast that have red and black, or just like fully black or fully red. So I find these work very nicely. And I decided to obviously use Doolies because as I did say, for the 2 different colours. Pickaxe is the Omnisword from Chapter 3 Season 2's Battle Pass. Top blade Hyperstrike, guard Ceremonial, bottom blade Hyperstrike, and then the pickaxe type is single wield. Obviously, as always, with the style of the Omnisword itself, you can change it up to the way you like. Colour is Crimson Quartz. It works absolutely awesome, and the hand style is Omnisword. You can't really do much with that, but I guess there is a little bit of red on that. And for me, the sound is Jagged Power, but you can use any sound that you like, or the one you prefer the most. And then the wrap I'm using is Knighted for the black and the red. I thought I'd change it up a bit, not go for a one that's like glossy or cartoony, just go for one that's like full on paint, which is basically what this one is. This one's basically based off like the Red Knight's armor, basically. So it works very nicely. But thank you once again, TJYHYJ, for the video suggestion. I really did enjoy making it. I'll most likely, as I did mention at the start of the video, get the Ripley skin combos done tomorrow, which will be Saturday. Obviously, I thought, as I mentioned at the start, I had already done these, and I also checked I hadn't done Ripley either. I must have done a Victory Royale with this back in the day, and then Victory Royale with Ripley, so I'm pretty sure that's why I thought I had done it. But in the item shop today, we don't really have much. We have all the Marvel stuff back again. Obviously, if you want to pick up anything Marvel related, all of it's in a set. Everything's in a set from the Eddie Brock and the OG Black Widow. So they're the ones that aren't in, but other than that, everything else is back. So I just skip past it, stuff that everybody's seen. It's been in there so many different times. And we have the wild card that's in the featured. We have the Henchman bundle, the Colour Team bundle, the Rift Warden Stellan still there. We have the Brute Gunner for the daily. Ooh, Safari, Spectrax, Smeeze Emote, Paper Plane, T-Pose, the Uncharted stuff still there. And the Inkville gang packs is back. Oh, I can get the Sully's new seaplane for 100 V-Bucks instead of everything else. I guess it's 700 V-Bucks saving. But so if there is any other videos you want to see, Victory Royales, backbling combos, skin combos, anything Fortnite related, feel free to add in the comments below. You know, it could be anything Fortnite related. I do not mind at all. I'm always down to try something different. But anyways, that was pretty decent.